Today I will talk about the top 5 mistakes new entrepreneurs make. These are the common blunders that can derail your business before it even gets started. If you're new to the game or just considering entrepreneurship, this video is for you. Stick around and you'll learn how to avoid these pitfalls immediately. Take some notes. Let's dive in. Number 1. Not having a clear plan. It's super common for new entrepreneurs to get excited about their ideas. They jump right in, thinking they'll figure it out as they go. But here's the harsh truth. No plan means no direction. It's like trying to build a house without a blueprint. You might end up with walls, but will they stand? Probably not. Now I get it. You've got passion and you're ready to work hard. That's awesome! But passion alone isn't enough. You need a roadmap. A simple business plan that outlines your goals, target market, pricing strategy, and how you'll get the word out. This plan doesn't have to be super detailed or complex. A one-page plan with actionable steps is better than winging it. Let's break this down even further. Imagine you're opening a coffee shop. Do you know how many cups of coffee you must sell daily to break even? Have you thought about who your main customers will be? Are they students, professionals, or tourists? Without knowing these details, you're just guessing. And in business, guessing is risky. So, what's the fix here? Start by writing down your business goals. Who are your customers? How will you reach them? What's your budget? Break these down into small, achievable steps. This will not only give you direction, but also help you stay focused. And remember, it's okay if your plan changes over time. It's meant to be flexible, just don't start without one. Also remember to set short-term and long-term goals. Short-term goals help you stay on track daily, while long-term goals focus on bigger picture. For example, your short-term goal could be to get 100 customers in your first month. Your long-term goal might be to open a second location in 3 years. Having these milestones keeps you motivated and moving forward. Make it a habit to review your plan regularly. Once a month, sit down and check if you're hitting your goals. If not, adjust. A business plan is like a living document. It changes as your business grows and evolves. Alright, let's talk about mistake number 2. And this one's a biggie. New entrepreneurs often want to do everything at once. They try to launch multiple products and services or target every possible market. It's like walking into all-you-can-eat buffet and peeling up your plate until your food spills over. Sure, it looks impressive, but can you really eat it all? No way! The problem with doing too much too soon is that it dilutes your efforts. You're spreading yourself too thin. When you try to be everything to everyone, you end up being nothing special to anyone. For example, imagine opening a restaurant. You try to serve pizza, sushi, burgers, and tacos. Sounds crazy, right? You have difficulty being known for anything, and customers wouldn't know why they should choose you. This mistake often happens because new entrepreneurs are afraid of missing out. They want to cater to every possible customer. But here's the truth. Trying to please everyone usually leads to pleasing no one. You'll end up with mediocre products and confused customers. Not good. Instead of going wide, go deep. Focus on the product or service. Make it the best it can be. Become known for that one thing. Once you've nailed it and have a steady customer base, you can consider expanding. Take Apple for instance. They started with computers. They didn't launch iPhones, iPads, and watches all at once. They built their brand one product at a time. Also consider testing the market with just one product first. Get feedback and see what works and what doesn't. This allows you to make adjustments before investing more time and money into other products. Remember, it's easier to perfect one thing than to judge 10 different things. Once you've perfected your main offering and built a loyal customer base, you can consider expanding your product line. Patience is key. Let's move on to mistake number 3. Mishandling your finances. This is one of the most common ways new businesses crash and burn. You got a little bit of money in, and suddenly you're spending like you've made it big. You rent a fancy office, buy expensive equipment, and maybe even hire a top-notch consultant. Before you know it, your bank account is looking scary low. Another big financial mistake is not setting aside money for taxes. Let's say you make $10,000. You might think, wow, I'm rolling in cash, and go on spending spree. But when tax season comes around, you're hit with a bill that leaves you gasping. And since you spent all that money, you're scrambling to find the funds. First, budget wisely. Keep your expenses low in the beginning. Work from home if you can, and don't rent an office until necessary. Use cost-effective tools and resources. Don't fall for consultants who promise to take your business to the next level for a hefty fee. Focus on essentials, the things that directly impact your revenue. Second, save for taxes. A good rule is to set aside at least 25 to 30% of your income for taxes. Open a separate account for this purpose and don't touch it. This way you won't be caught off guard when tax season arrives. If numbers make your head spin, hire a good accountant. Trust me, it's worth every penny. They'll help you budget, manage expenses, and keep you on the right side of tax laws. Track your cash flow. Use accounting software to keep track of every dollar coming in and going out. This will help you identify when cash is running low and when you need to cut back on expenses. It's also a good idea to have at least 3 to 6 months of operating expenses saved up. This gives you a cushion during tough times and allows you to take calculated risks. On to number 4. A huge mistake many new entrepreneurs make is thinking, if I build it, they will come. Nope, it's not happening. You can have the best product or service, but you won't make any sales if no one knows it exists. Some business owners think marketing is too expensive or unnecessary. They set up a website, create a social media page, and call it a day. Then they wonder why sales aren't happening. Marketing is your way of getting your name out there. It's how you tell people, hey, I have something awesome you need. Neglecting this part of your business is like throwing a party and forgetting to send out invitations. No one's going to show up. You need to invest in marketing, even if it's just a small amount initially. Start by building a strong online presence. Use social media platforms, but don't just post and disappear. Engage with your audience, answer questions, respond to comments, and provide value. Also, don't forget about SEO. It's one of the best ways to get free traffic to your website. Use tools like Ubersuggest to find keywords, create quality content, and ensure your site is user-friendly. SEO takes time, but it's long-term investment that pays off. Don't be afraid to try new things and adjust your strategy based on your learning. Now for the final mistake, trying to do it all alone. Many new entrepreneurs think asking for help makes them look weak or inexperienced. They adopt the lone wolf mentality, believing they must do everything themselves. But here's the secret, even the most successful entrepreneurs had mentors guiding them. When you go it alone, you're missing out on valuable advice, support, and insight from others. You might waste time making mistakes that someone else could have helped you avoid. It's also easy to get overwhelmed and lose motivation when you don't have a support network. Business can be lonely, and having a network of like-minded people can keep you motivated. Build a network. Surround yourself with other entrepreneurs, either online or in your local community. Join groups, attend networking events, and connect with people in the same boat. Sometimes having someone to bounce ideas off can make a difference. Seek out a mentor. Find someone who has been where you want to go and ask them for guidance. You'd be surprised how many experienced entrepreneurs are willing to help newbies. A mentor can offer insights, share experiences, and help you avoid costly mistakes. If you have a clear plan, focus on one thing at a time, manage your finances wisely, invest in marketing, and build a support network, you'll set yourself up for success. Be sure to check our previous video here. In it, we share even more ways to hustle and make money. The Token team is creating new content for you every day, so hit that subscribe button and give this video a like. Together, we'll reach the top.